Hello, and welcome to Anime at Large, where we have unboxings, podcasts, and potentially more down the line. If this is your first time looking at the channel, welcome, and hope you enjoy your stay. So the focus on this specific video will be Aniplex titles with one extra show that I feel a lot of you might not have heard of, or if you have, it's been a long time. So without further ado, let's get this started with the Aniplex titles. So let's start with a heavy hitter first. The Garden of Sinners. Now, this is the DVD version from Aniplex from a while back. It has all the different movies, if I'm not mistaken, in a very, seems just like a black box in this case, but I remember watching this movies long time ago. Can't really remember too much more about it, honestly, from the top of my head. But it's, from what I remember, each movie's extremely long. I think it's 2 hours plus for the most part. But each movie has a specific or a different topic, and they kind of go together, but it's not an easy watch if you try to binge all of them at once. But I remember it being pretty good, honestly, at the time. It's just pretty long, like I said. But yeah, this has an art book specifically here. Wow, 1995. Telling you a little bit more of the chapters of when each one takes place. But yeah, art books and then postcards. So it's pretty nice looking at this. Just enhancing the Aniplex collection here. And pretty much, if you haven't really watched this at all yet, I would say go ahead and watch it. And yeah, this set's not too bad, honestly. It's pretty big, but pretty nice in the end. Next one here from Aniplex is Silver Spoon, which has seasons 1 and season 2. So this is more of the standard edition. I don't think there's another edition that Aniplex brought out at the time. So this literally is just more about rural life into pretty much a high school, and what each of the classmates do at the time and what really goes on. I don't really, at least I haven't really seen many shows that describe rural life specifically at a high school, emphasizing on this lifestyle. So it's a pretty good change of pace, and pretty nice that art box, honestly, or in this case just case, on each season. So from the looks of it, each one has 11 episodes, so it's about 22 episodes overall. So yeah, I'm pretty excited getting this into the collection. And let me know if you've seen this before, or if you've seen any other shows that describe this type of lifestyle below. So Silver Spoon there. Let's go with fan favorite for most of everyone here, Demon Slayer. So we go all the way from rural life all the way to action-packed fighting. This is the limited edition for Demon Slayer. I watched this online and streaming and really loved it. So thought, you know what, might as well get the limited edition for this. I think there would be another part to this since this is volume 1 specifically. But the art box really looks nice, like really detailed in my opinion. Fits the focus of the show quite well. And honestly, I would recommend it if you can spare the money, since it can be a little bit pricey considering from an episode to episode basis. But I think they really did pretty well on this art box, to be perfectly honest. So if you haven't watched Demon Slayer, it's pretty much just a fighting show with guy fighting demons, literally. And then there's literally he's trying to protect people in the process, help and train to become a better person in essence. So it's very character driven as well. So I can't wait to see if when the next volume comes out, or if it is, and I haven't seen it. So either way, yeah, Demon Slayer. So there's one more Aniplex title, but I think I'll go with the surprise title specifically. And in this case, we have Gundam Force, All New Adventures, SD, from Bandai. So this is the compact version for all 26 episodes. So I know there's individual volumes for each of these, which are not easy to find. Even this version's not easy to find in general as well. So when I found this while searching, I was pretty excited to finally find this, and I have it actually complete. I have not personally watched this yet. I've watched some of the other Gundams before, but this is special in its own way, since this is using the SD style. So I'm kind of curious on how this will end up, honestly. I do like the cover, even though it's kind of strange in its own way, but yeah. This is not something you see every day, honestly, because this is the first time I've seen it in person, and I've been looking around for quite a bit of time. So let me know below if you've seen this before, or seen this specific version of it, or even if you have the individual volumes. It would be nice to know how many people really have heard of this before. I don't think many people really talk about Gundam Force enough or at all. So pretty excited to watch this finally, and see what else comes out. But yeah, Gundam Force. And then for the final show, which is not too surprising, but it is well known for sure, is Madoka, the actual thin box set instead of the 3 separate limited editions that came out long before this. Which honestly, I love the cover art for this quite a bit, but I still love the individual 3 volume sets better, in my opinion. It just had a lot more to it, but this is nice, and I love the cover still. So this is still great presentation, and it has all the episodes put together. So when I saw this saying, well, I gotta support the show and support the series. So and then in this case, it has seems like a little booklet, or pretty much a little poster thing, you could say. But yeah, in this case, that's 12 episodes. But yeah, if you haven't seen Madoka, it's a very dark and different magical girl show that most people might not be used to. If you've been familiar with Sailor Moon or Card Captors, or any of the newer shows, in essence, for magical girl, but it takes a spin on it and puts it on top of its head, practically. So if you're into more of a darker tone and like magical girls, then this is really where you're headed here. But yeah, glad to finally get this set and expand the Aniplex collection here. So kind of great on this. But yeah, for now, that's it for what I have for the different shows I bought and got. Yeah, if you have any questions, put them below in the comment section. Or if there's any other shows you recommend, let me know as well. We can talk more. And if you're interested in any podcasts for different shows for any specific genres, they will be posted here and in other podcast locations as well for YouTube. So besides that, thank you for watching once again, and hope to have you guys watch more later on. So I'll see you next time.